Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds. Just about ready to go. And pitching in this game, Spencer Strider. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
The 0-1. That's in there. And the 0-2.
1 ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
This to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented, on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The next offering misses. 2-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
So now 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Grounder off the pitcher. Throw on to Olsen, and Votto is retired. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
0-1.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Newman at second with 2 down. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Yeah, that's outside. Next offering is downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Riley brings it in for the 3rd out. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Luke Weaver. What do we have on him?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Bottom of the 1st. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Acuña's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad, Ron, was a minor league outfielder, and his grandfather, Romo, was a pitcher in the Houston organization. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Yeah, when you just look at that lineage, I mean, for him, coming from Venezuela, you got to imagine that, you know, he's going to be a big leaguer with that type of, you know, training and coaching that you've had at home.
Up the middle. Throws to first. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Michael Harris.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Matt Olson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Hard hit down the line and left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Senzel fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Michael Harris getting ready to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And it goes just foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Fraley flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Oh, the way the game's...
Glove side, but it gets through. Lead runner around second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And it's fouled away. First and second, 2 down. And fouled off. The 0-2. Now one missed.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Bacon with the lead 2-0. And welcome back. Will Myers now.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Got it by him for the K. And now the DH, Jason Vossler. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The 1-1 is fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Nick Senzel. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. The wind and the pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one drifts inside. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, digging in, Vaughn Grissom.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The pitch. Ball 1 there. On the ground right side. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. Line drive, and that's down. A base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they...
Acuna runs. Next pitch is popped up. Votto settles under this one, and he makes the catch. That is the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Curt Casali. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ripped on a line to center. Oh, great stop.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
De La Cruz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
So a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Just missed. Newman measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. Here comes a pitch. Lined into right. And makes the grab. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Harris takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one ripped. Myers going back on this one, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here. 3rd home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And ball 1. One note on Travis d'Arnaud. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. The 1-1. In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Out to center. Senzel sizing this one up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back onto the 4th. And now the first baseman, Joey Votto. Clips the corner, strike 1. And he takes a strike. And the right-hander deals. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris after it. And puts the squeeze on that. Then there's 1 down. Jake Fraley digs in now. Out towards left center. Ozuna should have it. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. Jonathan India at the plate. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. That's in there, and that is strike 1. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 when they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark at the plate, Vaughn Grissom.
The designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
Weaver back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Righty delivers. And now the count is even. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he deals. Up the middle. Newman on the run sends it over to first. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Acuna now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First offering misses the mark. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now on Acuna.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the end.
And now this is down for a base hit. Ozuna around third. in there safely. And the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out in front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at first, Austin Riley, the next to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got.
That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. The relay, the tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So 2 runs in the inning, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man. Will Myers, the next to hit for the Reds.
The right fielder,
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. Pop up here, third base side. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Bosler stands in now and watches strike 1. Pitch misses, and 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. That one is upstairs.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Clips the corner, 2-1 now.
No, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Now he breaks his bat. Throw on to Olsen. Play is made, 2 out. Kurt Casale will hit next. To the right side. Olsen takes it to the bag, and that is that. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, this guy, Ozzie Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
For me, one of the things I really enjoy is just the banter that he has with third base coach Ron Washington, who's helped him tremendously defensively at second base.
Next pitch misses outside. Now 1-2. At the belt and fires. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Really nice job with two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And now it's going to be Travis d'Arnaud.
That's inside.
The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
On a line, base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Line drive, makes the catch for the out. So now here's the DH, Vaughn Grissom. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Makes the catch, inning over. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now, Ellie De La Cruz. That one finds the corner. Strike one. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, just 21 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a swing and a miss there.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Kevin Newman, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. So 2 balls and no strikes. And that one clips the corner.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ground ball up the middle. Albies fires to first on the run. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Joey Votto, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled off.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Acuna makes the play, and it's out number 3. Make it 6 shutout innings. Bottom of the 6th, and now Marcell Ozuna. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. To third, De La Cruz gathers and throws to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Chris, the tools for Acuna, the one thing that jumps out for me, power, and power to all fields.
I love his right center field pop, and we saw him in the All-Star game a few years ago.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the wall. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In the air, left side. And Olson is set down. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 7-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Austin Riley goes deep. His 4th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 8-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now here is Michael Harris.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And a foul ball. And that one wrapped foul. Oh, 2 now. Got him looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So they get. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's going to be Jake Fraley. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Myers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Gliding around third is India. He'll score easily. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And now Jason Vossler. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Myers. He scores, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Ryan Snitker at Colin McHugh taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Kurt Casale, the next to hit for the Reds.
Nope.
That one misses. Ball 1. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Santiago back to work. Swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Action in the pen down there. Buck Farmer preparing to come on if needed. Jabot getting loose as well. Next offering is down low. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Travis d'Arnaud.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard. Next to hit, Orlando Arcia. Now he breaks his bat. Throw over to Votto. He's out.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at second. Center field. Senzel sizes this one up, makes the grab on the run, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. On to Olsen. That's 2. And the batter now is Joey Votto. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. In there, and it's 0-1. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. So they turn things over to the righty, Buck Farmer. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. The pitch. Ozuna, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And there's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joel Kuhnel getting ready to go. And it's 1-1. And that one is inside. And a base hit up the middle. Man at first with one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Olson. Farmer picks to first. Acuna dives back in. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Back to first, and once again he's back in safely. Acuna runs. Foul ball. And a pitch. Fouled off to the right. Check on the runner. Back in safe. Really close. Righty to the plate. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Stepping in, Austin Riley. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in to score from second, and it's 9-2. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he's squaring it up nicely.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Chopper right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Pitching change here, Raisel Iglesias.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. The line to kick the pitch. Iglesias in his 8th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Hit softly on the ground to third. And that's just foul.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Myers. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Jason Vossler now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one missing inside. Left-hand hitter waits. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Right back to him on the mound. Ball game.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 9 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
John Schaumburg alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Eli White will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the 9th. Down just a run. Fairchild under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging for third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Vaughn Grissom. Trying to deliver as the hero. In the air out towards right center. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Singleton and
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Philadelphia Phillies sent 3 balls into